And man, is that a hoot. The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS.
About 10 minutes from you getting yourself another $1,000. You can go fund yourself every hour of 30 past. Every hour on this show. A couple of chances with Corey Roddick at night. Get a bunch with Rover, a couple with Maria. Plenty of opportunities for you to win throughout the week. 35192 to send me a text for anything. There will be a different text number, of course, attached to the $1,000, so keep that in mind. You can also hit us up at alancoxshow.com if you need to shoot me an early email there. I've gotten about a dozen of those so far. If you're a podcast listener and can't listen live, Dr. Ryan Berglund will return on Friday for a segment we call Is It Red? He is a urologist from the Cleveland Clinic who joins us periodically throughout the year to give you guys some free medical advice when you've made some strange choices that have resulted in some, I don't know, what's the word, Gab? A weird drip. Yeah, some bumps, a drip. Who knows?
And the live stream is back up and running. I know we were down for about a week, and it's up at alancoxshow.com. And also, I do segments now where I'll cut up the segment as the show goes and put them into a, what's it called, a playlist on the YouTube channel. So you can watch the show without the commercial breaks and stuff there.
Beautiful.
Yep. So subscribe, all that stuff.
All that stuff. Also at alancoxshow.com, a girl struggles to jump the fence.
Oh, this is such a good video.
I haven't watched this yet.
Oh, I think, yeah. Gab, you might need to go over to his... You can see it from here? Okay.
See it from here?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
If you're watching the live stream at alancoxshow.com, you'll see this.
Or you can go to alancoxshow.com to watch it.
Oh, boy.
So she trips over the fence and then gets back up.
I thought that was the end. I was like, well, that wasn't that bad.
Right.
No, there's more. Well, the title of it is Girl Struggles to Jump Fence. Then it gets worse for her.
Then it gets worse for her.
I don't like to give things away. Just a little tease.
A little bit of a tease.
Yeah, and she just gets leveled by that sprinkler.
Oh, man.
And if you watch it, I've been watching this thing all day and just laughing, just studying it like at the Zapruder films. And boy, she's trying to actually drink the water. Like she looks at it and she's got her mouth open and then it just flings her over.
Oh, she does try to open it. I didn't catch
Play
that.
it again.
It's very quick.
Oh, so she was prepared for it.
She knew the water was there.
Oh.
She just didn't know it was going to be that powerful.
I thought timing just was not on her side.
That's what I thought.
No, watch. It's the same stream the whole time.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't realize.
I didn't get that first time up.
And she just gets ragdolled.
Yeah, I thought it started when she got up or she tripped something. And,
She went right into it and she didn't know it was going to be so powerful.
Well, that's even funnier.
Yeah. Yeah, right?
Right?
She did it to herself.
It bears repeated viewings is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
There.
AlanCoxShow.com. Show all your friends.
Also, the 11-year-old boxing prodigy and the drunk girl who grinds on the cop while being arrested from yesterday.
You should show Gab that one.
Which is fantastic. Okay, well, hold on.
This is this one's been all over the internet. This girl is a little drunk and you ever been arrested?
No.
She's never been arrested.
Course
Gab
not.
is a good girl, Bill.
Well, this girl does get arrested and she's a little drunk and she gets a little frisky with the cop.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's probably one approach to getting out of it.
You like that? Yeah?
Oh, boy. Yeah. Listen, if you ever do get yourself into a bit of a pickle with law enforcement, don't do that.
Who should I call?
That's what Bill did when he got arrested a few years ago.
And
it went a little bit better for him than for that girl, strangely enough. So, there's just all kinds of variables.
I didn't get a viral video out of it.
No. Did you tell me that you had a Wendy Williams story earlier?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
My daughter is getting her wisdom teeth out yesterday, and I dropped her off, and while I'm in the waiting room, Wendy Williams comes on.
Right.
And there's this old man in there listening to Wendy Williams, and he just keeps getting angrier and angrier as the show goes on.
Mm-hmm.
There's the hot topics, then there's an interview with someone on a TV show or a Tyler Perry movie. And then it gets to the audience interaction,
Ask Wendy.
Ask Wendy. Yeah.
Well, first of all, before you go on, what channel is that actually on?
I think it's on Fox.
Because, boy, every lobby and waiting room in this town, no wonder Fox 8 murders. They are on every waiting room in town. It's always Fox 8. I'm at Conrad's getting a brake job or something. You're over at the dentist. You know what I mean? Like over at the dentist. Yeah. It's always Fox 8 in these lobbies. They must have some promotion. Put us on in your lobby and you get free lunch. It can't be coincidence.
I have no idea, but it was on. And I don't think it is Fox 8 because what's Kelly and...
That's ABC.
Okay, so it's ABC that it's on.
I don't think it's ABC. I think
because that's what they have like one station. They can't change the channel. That's part of the story.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So it must be WEWS. That's ABC, right?
That is ABC, yes.
All right. So it's on, and it gets to this segment where it's Ask Wendy. And, the first two questions are kind of like nothing. And then this girl gets up and she's like, hey, Wendy, my friend had a hot girl summer. And this guy's just like, oh, I don't like that one bit. I don't like that term. He's just an old, angry white dude. And she goes, she was hooking up with 3 different guys, and now she's pregnant, and she doesn't know who the father is. And he gets up and he's like, can we change this channel? Can you put it on SportsCenter or something else?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, this is just... it's stuck on this station. We can't change the channel. And he's like, well, can you call me back? I'd rather get my root canal than listen to more Wendy Williams.
Wow.
He was so
my
angry.
God.
He was not having it.
Then Wendy's advice is what put him over the top, where her advice was to sneak into all 3 guys' houses and steal their toothbrush to get their DNA.
And he doesn't like all that kind of talk.
So I don't like Wendy Williams, but I would definitely watch a show where it's old white men watching Wendy Williams and just getting angry.
Old white guys watch Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams syndicator sells her show to Fox affiliates.
Okay.
So it's on all the Fox affiliates.
All right, well, I guess they could change the channel, and they were just lying to this guy then.
Sir, we cannot change the channel. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe he was a huge Kelly and Regis fan, or whatever it is. Ripa and
Kelly
Ryan.
and
Ripa and Ryan.
Ripa and Ryan. That's what they should call it.
Ripa and Ryan.
Yeah, he was upset, and then they called him back, and he's like, thank God! Can't stand another moment of this lady, if that's what she is.
Oh, that's funny.
If that's what she is, I don't want to see this lady.
And he's having this conversation.
all.
There's 2 other people. It's me, and I'm just soaking it in. And then there's a girl just on her phone ignoring him.
Yeah.
And I was just letting him just go to town on this experience. Just really.
So he complains to the receptionist, and she says nothing we can do, which is patently false.
Right.
They've got a remote control back there.
Yeah, but they have a million things to do. They're like, it's just background noise, man. Don't worry about
The
it.
fact that he's so mad makes me want to watch her more.
Yeah, but
That's
really?
kind of how I felt. But I only want to watch it with him. I want to get to know this guy and just be like, hey, we're stuck in another waiting room
Let's
and
go
Wendy's
watch
on.
Wendy.
You want to put those Clockwork Orange hooks in his eyelids, and then make him watch the show.
He was so upset with her.
How old was the guy?
Probably in his 60s.
So not elderly.
Yeah, but
like
an
a
old
guy,
white guy, yeah.
Right, but I mean a guy who, the guy you might run into in a dentist's office waiting room who doesn't normally get flipped out by Wendy Williams.
He was upset.
Funny.
That's good advice, though. Yeah, that's probably something.
To steal the toothbrushes?
I wouldn't say a toothbrush. Like, I would just, I wouldn't break in because I'm too black for that. But I would say I want to hit.
She didn't say break in. She said go to their houses.
Yeah, I want to hit it again, and then while he's asleep, I'll just go in there and get not a toothbrush, but like a lock of hair.
Oh my God! For what?
A ear swab.
So she can figure. How about wear a condom? How about why doesn't she make that the advice?
Well, it's too late now. She's already pregnant.
I gotta go back and get a toothbrush.
You're banging 3 guys all summer, and you don't know who the father is because you didn't make any of them wear a bag.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I used to take my condoms with me when I would
you're
leave.
that paranoid.
Yes. I ain't leaving it in your wicker wastebasket. Gab, you know I'm right.
You're not
I
a
never
flusher.
thought of that.
You
as a
tie
man.
that puppy off and you put it back in the package and you walk out the door with it.
What if it's real full?
Oh, it was.
Yuck.
It was.
Ugh.
That's right. Wasn't just one time.
You got to pour a little out, and then you're like, all right, now the top.
No, not pouring a little out. That defeats the purpose.
Yeah, pour
down
it
the sink.
Taking it all, huh?
in the sink.
I'm not wasting my boys down the sink. I didn't tell you what I did with it after I took it.
Oh.
Please don't tell me.
Super Sperm.
Please, haven't you seen those 70s environmental monster movies where they drop a lizard in the sewer and it comes back a big alligator? You know what's going to happen if I'm throwing my condoms in the sink?
Oh, yeah, there's going to be a bunch of
giant-faced monsters walking through the city.
Big-headed babies in the sewers.
And this is exactly why I want to check every single balloon that you guys are going to throw at me on Saturday, because I don't trust y'all.
And that's precisely why we're not going to let you check every single balloon that we throw at you.
Well, you said it was shaving cream. Why is it salty?
Because I use only the best salty shaving cream. Because it's good on my skin.
It helps
Poundcake.
exfoliate your skin.
That's right.
As you shave.
It's got the grains in it. It's really good. So
And
this guy got really upset at Wendy Williams.
You have to use the salt ones because that way it dissolves when it gets into the water, unlike the little plastic microbeads that make the fish all sick or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of surprised that they had Wendy Williams on in that lobby, because usually they'll look for something that is completely, inoffensive to have on the telly, like the Hallmark Channel cooking segment.
Well, it was Kelly and Ryan, or Ryan and Kelly, or whatever they
That's
call it.
on ABC though.
Yeah,
Those are
but
two. Somebody changed the channel
because that was what on when we first got there, and then they called us back, gave us the whole spiel. My daughter got her wisdom teeth out. I'm in the waiting room, and when I came back, it was Wendy Williams.
So when you come back, was the guy in there before you went back?
He got there while I was in the back.
Okay, so you're sitting there enjoying some Ryan and Ripa. Mm-hmm. You walk back with your daughter.
Yeah.
Come back, old guy and Wendy Williams.
Yep.
Okay.
And he is not having it.
I feel like that's just a brilliant idea by the dentist people, because they know that everyone who goes there is not happy to see them. So maybe they're just trying to put on the TV to make them more upset, divert the attention
project their anger
from the root canal and put it on somebody else. So that way when they see the guy who's about to pull out all your teeth, they're kind of like, I am so glad to see you.
He said, I'd rather get a root canal than watch any more of this.
Yeah.
Maybe it's psychological.
That's
a
good point.
I
So
think
when you
it
go
is.
back there, you're like, thank God I'm getting my teeth pulled right
That's
now.
why they can't change the channel. No, we need you to be completely brainwashed into hating someone other than me for today.
I'd be sitting in the lobby like, oh my God, I have to go back? I'm almost
I want to work with Poundcake.
Yeah.
Well, because I would think if you were the dentist, you wouldn't want somebody who was already angry when they see you. But to your point,
it makes the dentist the better part of the morning.
It's a
But
gamble.
maybe it's when they see the dentist, they're like a little more relaxed. Like, I'm happy to see the dentist rather than listen to Wendy Williams.
And who really
DNA
cares?
test.
Who really cares what is on the TV in a waiting room? Like most
An
people
old white guy.
most people look at their phones and no one.
He's
really
an
reads
older
the
guy
magazines.
he didn't have a smartphone.
That's his fault.
He's not sitting there playing Candy Crush on his iPhone.
Bring his Walkman next time. Now, maybe next time he won't be so foolish. That's his fault.
Well, anyway. Aaron, who lives in Virginia, says all we have on our waiting rooms is HGTV or the Weather Channel. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, all right.
More neutral approach there.
I think so. I think that might be the better way to do it. Al and I just moved to St. Petersburg, Florida, so I listen on the iHeartRadio app. That's, of course, Mozgov's hometown.
Oh, yeah.
St. Petersburg, Florida. I moved down here because I knocked my old lady up 8 months ago and dropped 17. I don't get the rest of it. People talk to text, which I understand.
$1,700.
1,700. Oh, is that what it means?
Is that what he's saying?
Drop 1,700 to make sure it was mine. How do you know how much a paternity test costs?
I thought maybe he was making a joke about the way we say numbers sometimes. So he dropped $1,700 to make sure it was his kid.
Right.
Okay.
Well, how did you come up with $1,700?
I said 1,700,000.
Right, but I
Like
didn't
30.
say 1,700 first.
I heard you say 17. I don't know how much. I don't have any.
Have you ever spent $1,700 to find out if a kid was yours?
No, I have not.
The lie detector.
Poundcake.
That's pricey. I can't believe it's that high.
Boy, it is. $1,700? Just go elbow deep and figure it out. You're like, it feels like mine. Come on. All right, I got
a field test. Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
Man.
Well, can I feel your baby? All right, listen. Maybe you are in this situation, and you need $1,700. I've got 1,000 of it right here. All you need to do is beg, borrow, and steal that other 700, and you'll be on your way to Easy-ish Street. Good luck.
Hey, it's Rover. Go fund yourself. We have your shot at $1,000 now. text the nationwide keyword PAN to the number 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's PAN to 200-200. Good luck and go fund yourself. From 100.7 WMMS.
You know, people are telling me that Wendy Williams is on Channel 5. See, this is very confusing because syndicated shows they can put on wherever they want, right?
That's what I thought.
But the Fox affiliates are listed as the people who run Wendy Williams. You're not going to have two affiliates in a market airing
We
the
can
same
just go
show.
to TV Guide, right? And just check that way.
She's on Fox 5 in New York. I think that's
what I mean, the Fox affiliates, but if she's also on, it says she's on Channel 5 after Kelly and Ryan. That's weird.
That is weird.
There you go.
See,
So
I
they
thought-
couldn't change the channel.
They couldn't.
So
She's
they
getting that
weren't
paper.
lying.
But that can't be true. How did they
It's just
turn
they
the
don't-
television off then?
They
at the end of the day.
They probably just don't want it. I think they have an antenna, and that's probably the only channel that comes in.
An antenna?
Yeah, like one of those digital antennas.
So when they turn the TV on, it's stuck on 5?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Because they're in like an office building, so they're not going to pay for cable just to have something on in the background.
Okay. I've also gotten a lot of messages from people today that Bert Kreischer and Bobby Kelly had some glowing reviews of young Bill Squire on Bert's podcast.
Best $600 ever spent.
See, ain't no $1,700 for the DNA, but
they got to make money on those podcasts somehow.
That's right.
Shouting out local comedians, regional comedians. That's the way they make their money. So
There you go.
You're welcome, Bobby and Bert.
Put a couple of ducats in their pocket.
That's right.
nice.
No, I heard that. That was very cool of them.
That's nice.
I love Bobby and I love Bert.
Yeah.
Good guys. Bert's doing his special at the Agora in November.
Yes, he is.
I think he's got a bunch of shows.
Recording 2 shows over there, I think.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
I think they're all sold out or close. Go to bertbertbert.com and get your tickets.
We were talking about the Dallas tornado on Monday, whipped through not just the outskirts of Dallas, but it whipped through like big parts of the city, and people were complaining that they had gotten no notice. A lot of people, they had like 140,000 people without power. I heard from a lot of our bureau chiefs in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. After that happened, there's a lot of viral video going around of people filming it, and the complaint was that they hadn't gotten any notice. And apparently a Dallas television station had to apologize because they didn't cut away from football. They didn't cut away from the Cowboys game to tell people that a tornado was coming. Now, this is just one affiliate. Now, if you know anything about Texas, you know that football is like the most important thing. It's like football, guns,
I would say
God.
I would say guns,
football, God way after
white
that.
supremacy.
There you go. God way after that.
The Bushes.
And so they had to apologize that the reason that a lot of people didn't have any notice is because they didn't cut away from the Cowboys game.
And it was a beatdown, too. They didn't need to. They could have cut away.
Yeah,
Could they put like a scroll at the bottom, though?
Don't know.
Seems like they can at least do a scroll.
We know that seconds matter, and we should have broken into football programming sooner. So they finally, maybe that's what they did, is they were like, hey, gang, this isn't going anywhere. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, my God, there's a tornado coming. And then they cut away. But a lot of people were very upset down there in Dallas.
Oh my God! Tornado! Tornado!
That was their main anchor.
I had someone send me a video saying that they thought it was the tornado guy again. And I don't think it sounded the same.
What tornado guy?
That guy. They thought it was that guy.
Oh my God! Tornado! Tornado!
What guy again?
There's someone, Kaylee, the horticulturist, sent me the video of someone in Dallas yelling about the tornado. And
yeah.
she said that he sounded just like that guy.
Oh, man, no, this guy's in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, tornado!
Right.
Oh, my God!
Well, she
Oh my God!
She thinks
Tornado! Tornado!
She thinks he's moved from Pittsburgh to Dallas.
Oh my God!
I can send you the video if you want it.
I've probably seen it.
Yeah.
Now, listen, on an amazing coincidence, if that guy moved from Pittsburgh to Dallas and he went viral twice for being in a tornado,
He deserves it.
oh, something's going on. That's like some Final Destination type stuff. That funnel cloud's really got it out for him.
He is a tornado magnet.
He's a tornado. That's what they're going to call. You don't want that. You don't want that
You don't be a
epithet
tornado,
thrown at
no.
you. No.
Oh my God! Tornado! Tornado!
I hope he's okay.
I think he's fine.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
You positive? You're getting
Not my
information I
problem.
don't have. You
Yeah.
ever been in a tornado? You ever been, Gab, in any kind of weather anomaly? Have you ever been anything like that? Have you ever found yourself knee deep in a tsunami? Have you ever been in a flood? A gusty wind? Have you ever found yourself in an updraft? Anything?
Yeah, a little bit. I guess the wind. Wow.
A pop cloud.
Just a windy day?
Crazy stuff, you know. Just
Yeah, I have found myself in a windy day. Yes, I have. They don't cut into Browns games for that. Folks, it's a little windy out there. Now back to your regularly scheduled Browns game. Hey, I got those tickets for you if you want to see Joe Rogan. He's going to be doing a show at the Wolstein Center on Saturday night. Mansfield Blood Prison. It's not Halloween until you get down there, so I'll have those passes for you shortly. 35192 if you want to text for anything. You can get to alancoxshow.com for everything else.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio